Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, and welcome back to another video. It's another what I eat in a day, following the Slim and Well plan, and today it's going to be slightly different. So I put out a video this morning that I recorded last night, talking about adding calorie counting in to the Slim and Well plan, just to showcase that with Slim and World, you don't necessarily need to calorie count if you follow the plan 100%, because it's already done for you. So I thought over the next couple of weeks I could possibly just add the calories in to everything that I have during the day. So everything I eat, everything I drink, I will record it all. I will show the calories, and then at the end of the video I'll actually go through the calories with you for everything that I've had. So I thought that will be a pretty unique way of doing it, just to basically show people, some of the doubters out there, some of the people that don't really grasp the idea of Slim World, that it does actually work. Kind of calorie counting is already taken care of behind the science of the Slim World plan. So I just thought it'll be something different, something new, and yeah, I just thought let's go for it. So I'll do this today, we'll see how it goes, and then tomorrow I'll read the comments that you have all left, and we'll go from there. I'll also create a little short from today's video as well, kind of doing the food, the drink, and then all the calories at the end. So you get a double dose of me today, whether you want it or not. I'm still going to do it. So anyway, enough of me waffling on. We're coming up to the 2-minute mark already. Let's get into the video. Okay folks, it's just gone 7 AM and I'm at the warehouse. Time to do a little bit of shopping. Shopping done. As I said yesterday, I was wiped out of drinks, re-topped up. Time now to get to the cafe. Okay folks, back from the warehouse, just gonna have a bottle of water, 0 calories. Okay folks, so breakfast this morning is a sausage, bacon, egg, cheese bagel. So the Slim Well pork sausages, 2 of those are 158 calories. 2 bacon medallions, they're 72 calories. 1 fried egg without oil is roughly 82 calories. 3 slices of the Emporium reduced fat cheese is 126 calories, and the Village Bakery high protein bagel thin is 131 calories, bringing a total for breakfast at 569 calories. 1 calorie within my allotted 570 for breakfast, lunch and tea. So that's the target for each day, 570 calories each meal, and then I want around 190 calories for any snacks and drinks, so brings it out to a tidy calorie deficit. So I'm going to enjoy this, and I will come back to you next time I have something. See you in a bit. Okay folks, so breakfast was very good. Sausage, bacon, egg, cheese, bagel, what's not to like? Like I said, it's 1 calorie below my 570 allotted for each meal, and all I've used there is 1 healthy A and 1 healthy B. So I've used my B choice for the day. I've still got a choice remaining, but yeah, I did go large on that one, but I also just want to show you what you can have on Slim World for breakfast, using the correct stuff. So yeah, that was very good breakfast. Time to sit back, chill and drink a little bit of liquid. So I'm going to rehydrate, and I will catch you when I do. See you then. Okay folks, so I've just had to leave the cafe and go do a little bit of shopping. So I managed to grab the bus on the way back down, which was absolutely chock-a-block. It's currently 27 degrees in that bus, which was full with everyone standing. Must have been about 40. But I've got the extra body magic in. So now time for a little spot of lunch. So I'll catch you as soon as I do it. See you in a bit. Okay folks, just going to have another bottle of water. 0 calories, 0 cent. Okay folks, so lunch today is a jacket potato with tuna mayo and a side salad. The whole thing is 243 calories. So we've got 110 calories for the jacket potato, 121 calories for the tuna mayo. So it's 1 tin of the tuna in spring water, and that's 110 calories per tin. And then there's 11 calories there for 1 tablespoon of the Brownwell's Light and the Light mayo, and there's 12 calories in the salad. You can have coleslaw, reduced fat if you wanted to, but I don't need to. I'm still pretty full from breakfast this morning, but that's why I keep having a lot of protein early on in the day. So yeah, sin value for the whole thing, it's half a sin. Ideal for me. Like I said, you could have some reduced fat coleslaw, but the half a sin is just for the mayonnaise. Reduced fat coleslaw, you can always add 3 to 4 sins depending on what variation you get. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this and I'll come back to you and show you what I have next. See you in a bit. Alright, so lunch was pretty good. Really filled me up now. Yeah, 243 calories for lunch. That's not bad. That is not bad considering my allowance for each meal is 570. So you might be thinking, well, what are you going to do with the rest of the calories? I don't often save up anything that's left out for that 570. So once lunch is over with, that's it. That's my calories done for the day for that meal. So yeah, I don't save them for other things. I just try and keep to the plan. And like today, you know, a lot of protein this morning. That's kept me full. And going basically all day. It's now 2 o'clock. I've just finished lunch, and I had that breakfast at like what, 9:30 this morning, 10 o'clock this morning. So yeah, just had lunch. That'll keep me going now up until I finish work. So yeah, and then this evening it's probably going to be a Slim World meal. One of the reasons why I like the Slim World meal is everything's counted. It's nice and easy, just goes in after a full day at work. I wasn't expecting to be here all day, and there's a few things I haven't showed on the video just because it's getting long. But whereas this morning I've been shopping twice. I've popped out to the local shop once for a few bits that we've ran out of, and yeah, plenty of body magic. But yeah, like I said, lunch, Slim World. So far today, I have used half a sin. So it just shows you that, you know, you can add a lot more condiments. You can add sauces to your breakfast. You could add coleslaw if you so wished, and things like that. So I think that's kind of, to me, what the sins should be about. Hence, I don't tend to use a lot of sins to begin with, because I don't really snack, and if I snack, I snack on fruit. So yeah, not bad. I'm just going to chill for a little bit. I still look like one of those berry pots from yesterday. It is absolutely stifling. I've got another bottle of water, and yeah, just gonna chill. And the next lot of customers probably due in about 15-20 minutes. So while it's quiet, just take advantage of it. Anyway, I've waffled on. It's been 3 minutes. Sorry, so sorry for the length of this video. It is going to be a long one, but I'll get a lot quicker at it as I keep going through with those calories. But kind of this one, I just want to show that Slim & World does the calorie counting without the need to calorie count as well. So bear with me. Anyway, I'll catch you probably a little bit later on. So see you then. Okay folks, just going to have another bottle of water. Takes me up to 3 litres now for the day, so yeah, good day on plan for the water anyway. Okay folks, just going to have a Pepsi Max cream soda for 2 calories, 0 sins. Okay folks, so tea this evening is a Slim & World chicken tikka Rogan Josh, along with vegetables and some skinny rice. So the chicken tikka for the 500 gram pack, which is just this one here, chicken tikka Rogan Josh. Nutritional information is just there per 100 gram. And yeah, 376 calories for the whole thing. The vegetables come in at 96 calories and the rice comes in at 28 calories. Now you might be thinking, why does the rice come in at 28 calories? Well, this is the Yum Su skinny rice, which is 14 calories per 125 gram. So it's a plant-based konjac rice that's got like no fat, no sugar, and yeah, it's been used a lot in Asia over the years, so that is very good. It's also, I think it's about half a sin on Slim & World, but yeah, 499 calories in total, and that's going to finish me off good and proper tonight. Do apologise about the microwave. The rest of the family are also having other stuff as well. So yeah, 499 calories, and yeah, looks brilliant. So what I'll do is I'll do a full breakdown of the day in terms of calories and sins after I finish this. So I will catch you all in a sec. Okay folks, so we're now at the end of another what I eat in a day, following the Slim World plan, and obviously this one's been a little bit different because I've included calories to kind of just compare and show the differences between Slim World and calorie counting, and that the fact that if you follow the Slim World plan, it takes care of the calories for the most part. I think I've had a pretty good day on plan. Food's been very good. I've had 3 decent meals, very heavy in protein and things like that. Breakfast this morning was great. So 2 bacon medallions, 2 pork sausages, an egg, 3 slices of reduced fat cheese, and a high protein bagel. And like I said, you know, 570 is my cap for each meal that I like to go for, and that came in at 569 calories. So I will put a little thing just here so you can actually see that as well. I use the NHS weight loss app. It's not particularly great on the search stuff, but if, like me, you take the calories straight from the packet that you get your stuff out of, you can't really go wrong when you input it yourself. So that was great start to the day, and I've been eating a lot more protein and everything else, kind of increasing my protein game as I go along this weight loss journey. Lunch was the lowest calories of the day, 243 calories. The baked potato was 110 calories. That was done without any oil or extra salt and stuff. So microwaved, put in the oven, sat there for a couple of hours. Now for baked potato, it's normally about 89 calories for 100 gram. When mine was weighed out, it was 110 calories that it came to. So 110 calories for the tatty, 110 calories for the tin of tuna. Tuna and spring water is my preferred choice. I really do prefer it in spring water than brine. And obviously on Slimming World, you would class that as free on plan. If it's in sunflower oil, you then have to sin it. The lighter than light meal, 1 tablespoon, 11 calories, or half a sin. Yeah, very, very good. The salad mix, you can't go wrong with a little bit of salad. When it was weighed out, it was about 22 gram, which was around 8 calories. When calculated out, the baby plum tomatoes were like 3 calories. So yeah, that was pretty good. So up until that point, I used my Healthy Extra A, Healthy Extra B. I then used a half a sin on the mayonnaise, and that was kind of where we were after 2 very good meals. And I didn't really skimp. You could have added coleslaw. You could have added an extra couple of peppers or carrots or things like that. I just didn't feel the need to. Breakfast really does fill me up and sorts me out. And then that took us round to dinner. And obviously 570 calories again was the limit. It came in to 500 calories. The Slim World Chicken Tikka Rogan Josh, 376 calories. Normally I would go for more the lunch pot, so the kind of smaller meal of the range, but that's only 100 gram less really, so about 70 odd calories less. The steamed veggies, the steam fresh, so I used 2 packs of them for all my extra speed, and that came to 96 calories. Now the skinny rice, I've actually got one just to show you. So it's the Yum Sum skinny rice, 14 calories for 125 gram. It is a bit fiddly, I'm not going to lie, it's a little bit fiddly to get right, but 0 fat, 0 sugar, low calorie. So in all, you know, not a bad meal, and still 70 calories less than my allowance, my own allowance. Snacks, I didn't have any. I did not feel the need for any snacks at all today. You know, 190 calories for snacks is what the NHS app says is kind of your allowance for your calorie intake. And then drinks, it says aim for around 190 calories. But obviously I spread that across 3 meals, and then 190 calories just for snacks and drinks. I don't see the need of trying to get 190 calories in drinks and then 190 calories in snacks. I just don't see the point in that. And yeah, quite a lot of water today. Cans of pop. Yeah, 3 calories was the intake there. I am cutting down on the carbonated drinks. It's just taking a while. At one point I was really addicted to sugar and caffeine, drank a lot of energy drinks, and got addicted to the Coca-Cola and things like that. So that's kind of like my inner battle, as it is. But yeah, I know to some people it looks like I drink a lot of them, and I probably do, but that's come way down. And you know, a can of Dr. Pepper has got, is it 59 calories in 1 can? So I'll take a 1 calorie or 2 calorie can over them most days. So that was a good day on plan. Each one of those should have been put here. What I'll do now is I'll just put the screen recording of where it goes through, and yeah, a very good day on plan. Now, without counting all these calories, if I just add those 3 meals like I would ordinarily do, like I would normally do, I would not need to kind of faff about with counting and weighing and that type of stuff. So my whole calorie intake for today was 1,315 calories. Now my total within the NHS app is 1,900 calories, hence why we work it out, or I work it out, 570, 570, 570, 190. My calories remaining for today, 585. You know, I'm kind of, yes, it's well below the 1,900 calories that I want to lose weight. A lot of people say 1,300 calories for someone my size isn't a lot, but you've seen the food that I've had to eat today. It is a lot. You know, you just need to be clever with what you have. You know, stick to the plan. A third of your plate, always speed, fruit, veg. I try and go a half because it's kind of a lot more substance, lower calories, and that just works for me. Breakfast has been a little bit different because that's kind of my one big protein hit for the day, and protein's very important. If you know you're following the Slim Well plan, if you look in your food optimizing book, there's a little section in there about protein and why it is important. So you guys can probably just read that in your own time. But yeah, a very good day on plan. I do apologise that this has been an extremely long video. Yeah, I apologise for that, but it's something I want to do a little bit different, just to show you kind of what I'll be doing going forward. However, it won't be this length because I will just kind of flash it up on the screen, and then you can kind of pause and things like that. So obviously I am following Slim World, so I'll tell you the sin values, but I'll flash up the calories on the side of each one, just so you know really what to expect while you're following the plan. But anyway, I have rabbited on way too much. Thank you very much. Even the cat's getting fed up of listening me talk to myself. So I'm going to go and play with him, give him some treats, shut him up for a little bit, and I will catch you all on another video tomorrow. Tomorrow is my weigh-in day, so as you can see, I haven't had ate salad and fruit all day, just because I don't want to kind of affect what happens tomorrow. I know some people do that, and you know that's their choice. For me, I don't work like that. I up down regardless of what I have the day before. So yeah, thank you all very much. Tomorrow it will be much shorter video, so thank you and adios.